Alright, this video is going to be an overview of the vehicle and the sound system of the Banhammer V212s. So I guess we'll start with the front. So under the hood we got two McMahon 320 amp alternators. This is a new setup on the engine. I used to have my other one right here, and they used to be, real close to each other, and I used to have the front lithium battery. I had to make room for the alternator down there to fit this one, so no front battery, so right now it's on 2. Let's make our way to the trunk. So we got some trunk studs that try and minimize the rattle. Underneath we have a giant box of 48 3000 farad ultra capacitors. They're the same ones as the excess power. So it's I think was it 3000 farad, so 8 banks of 6. Alright, in the trunk we have the Digital Designs M5. It's rated at 8000 watts at 1 ohm. It's wired to half ohm. On the 19 hertz port we have right now, it rises to like 6-7 ohms, right around the tuning at 19. These are the balancing boards for all the capacitors. There's actually 4 per bank of 6, just so I can charge them faster without having to worry about them overcharging individual cells. And we got a tower amps for the door speakers, so I have 2 6.5 components in the doors in the front, and then 6x9 components in the rear deck area. For the batteries, we have 2 50 amp hour lithium Green Life batteries. It's got 4 runs or 2 runs of power and ground to the amplifier, and then it has the 2 power and ground runs from the alternators up at front. The box itself is kind of big on the exterior dimensions, but the interior volume is only 3.8 cubic feet. It's got a lot of radicing and bracing on the inside. These right here are the cooling fans. I'll show you that when we get a view on the inside. Alright, let's make our way inside. There is the big boy 19 hertz port. It's a 6-inch arrow port with 3 12-inch sections. You can see the fans there, one on the left and one on the right. One sucks, one blows, so it gets a circulation across the amplifier when the hood is closed to keep the heat down. And you can see the Banhammers right up in there. I had to make special adapter rings because I didn't want to pull the box out and have to redo the holes, because I had some RE Audio XXX 12s in here, and those are like borderline almost 13-inch subs, so I couldn't get them to fit, so I made these adapter rings and saved a lot of time. But that's the box, and that right there is a little power inverter. But let me see if I can get you some footage of some 19 hertz playing. Right now I got the 19 hertz port dialed in pretty good with some demo songs. It's not loud and it doesn't do a whole lot of watts. I'd say maybe 1500 2000 max total between the two at 19 hertz. It's super efficient, moves a lot of air, but it's not really thermally maxing them out. That's for the higher ports. The shorter ports for the higher tuning, those ones will be putting them through the thermals. But for now, that's what we got. So let me see if I can get some footage.
Everybody looking at me. who it is. Johnny Socket. The plug's plug. Tony Strugolano.
Got everybody tripping. That dog's all freaking out. The goats are down. They're like, hell yeah. Or the sheep, rather. So that was the system on the 19 hertz port. Played music ranging from 17 to about 22. That's what that port likes to play. And of course there's like, 30s in there. But the song's all dialed in for this port and controlling the excursion. But the whole time I did it with the engine off. Like I said, it's not a whole lot of power. They're super efficient in this setup. And I got them to smell a little bit, but I wasn't paying attention to the clipping. It might have been clipping just a hair. But completely fine, and none of the triple joints are ripped. I pushed them pretty hard. You saw the wind from the sunroof. Kind of cool. But yeah, that's the Banhammer V2s on the 19 hertz port. Next up is going to be the 22 hertz port, which is two 12-inch sections, and then the loud one, which is going to be the 28 hertz port, which is a single 12-inch section on the port. So that's coming soon. That should be very loud, and I'm not sure if I'll have enough amp. Hopefully the subs have enough motor force to compensate for efficiency. So we'll see.